Yes.
Hi. Every channel in relation to what we're talking about for online software or whatever goes through like a life cycle and it eventually dies. So Twitter is kind of in the process of doing that, and it can die different ways. Like, in terms of usage, you go up and up and up, but then maybe people stop using it, like MySpace, or maybe Facebook introduces restrictions so that you can, they filter out some of the ads and things like that, or whatever. There's multiple different ways, but eventually they all kind of, or maybe you yourself as a company saturate that channel and don't get any more value from it. But eventually the channel will go away and become no longer useful to you.
I, as just someone who's been using stuff, has used Twitter a lot. Twitter's been, I think, a pretty important aspect of me reaching out to people or whatever. My blog has always kind of encouraged people to reach me on Twitter and follow me on Twitter, and that's how people find out about my stuff. But yeah, I feel like Twitter it's not effective anymore to reach people on. What do we do? I mean, part of my response to this has been to focus on things like video and YouTube, so that we're investing in other channels besides just Twitter. But maybe we should be doing more email. I mean, I swear to God, email's timeless or something, No, you don't think so?
Email went up and up and up, and then they started introducing spam blockers and things, restrictions about what you could send, and so then it went back kind of down. I mean, obviously it's still useful for people, but you can't really use it to launch a business, I guess, is more the issue.
What do we do then still? What's the solution?
One of them would be focusing on different channels, new channels. Content marketing is saturated right now and just not getting as much, you don't have room to get in there anymore. So yeah, I think things like video maybe kind of the next thing. Medium, maybe it's content marketing, but it's a little bit, new and different. People are on there reading stuff. Maybe it's considered something still. There's this range of, it's a low amount, a small amount that you get from your customers, but it's also small acquisition costs. You get a lot of money from your customers, but it's a high acquisition cost. So there's a range, right?
Mm-hmm.
Viral, being good for the low end, and something like Salesforce being good for the high end, and then all the stuff in between. And it's kind of interesting. In the middle, there's this section that is in between B2B and paid advertising. So paid advertising on the lower end, and business to business partnerships, marketing, that kind of thing, on the higher end.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of this danger zone for companies who kind of fall in the middle of both of those, that a lot of those companies kind of split and focus half of their efforts on the one side with free plans and things, and then focus a lot more effort and stuff on the higher value plans on the other side. It's just kind of a little bit interesting to think about. I don't know. I mean, we haven't spent much time focusing on our free plan, and maybe that's interesting. I mean, I think we have to get the free to paid upgrades up first, maybe, but right. I don't know. Maybe at some point we focus there with paid, with advertisements on Facebook and stuff, just to get people into free accounts.
To be honest, so we're taking out a Facebook ad. I'm not going to reveal the click rates. It's probably against Facebook's policies or something. But the click rates in Facebook are astronomically smaller. The cost per clicks in Facebook than they are with Google for these same types of intentions, I guess. Except I guess the intention is very different. At Google, the person searching is likely probably to buy, whereas the person on Facebook, I don't know, it's almost just maybe out of curiosity. So, I mean, but it's also just because, Google used to be super cheap too. I don't know, maybe these Facebook ads are still kind of new enough. So, okay. So maybe, okay, that's interesting. So we have this Facebook ad out and it's not doing well. People are clicking, it doesn't cost a ton, but it's converting like shit. So maybe you're saying it should point to the free plan?
Maybe.
Yeah, interesting. Whereas like the Google search probably shouldn't point to the free plan.
Right.
That's interesting. Because if we get them on Facebook, it's like unlikely that they're going to convert. It seems like we need to kind of capture them still, having kind of a different landing experience per,
Acquisition channel.
Yeah, but you don't see it a ton at like small businesses, small SaaS startups, even us that could be doing something like that. That's interesting. All right, good idea.
Thanks.
Cool. So we are on our way home. We're almost home. It gets a little crazy on our way home too. Sometimes I wonder if we're actually going to make it home.
Like, did you see that girl? I don't know what she was doing. She was like coming out into the street.
Yeah. Risking her life to get home 60 seconds early. All right. Well, this is fun. I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Bye.